Alright gamers, let's talk about the ASUS ROG Strix XG249CM, a 23.8-inch monitor that's packing some serious heat. This thing boasts a full HD 1080p IPS panel, which, right off the bat, means vibrant colors and great viewing angles. But where it really shines is the speed. We're talking a blistering 270Hz refresh rate, overclocked, mind you, and a 1 millisecond response time thanks to ASUS's fast IPS technology. If you're into competitive gaming, especially fast-paced shooters, this is the kind of performance that can give you a real edge. No more blurry messes during intense firefights. Now, high refresh rates are great, but they're even better when paired with tech that eliminates screen tearing and ghosting. This monitor supports both FreeSync Premium for AMD users and is GSYNC compatible for those rocking NVIDIA cards. Plus, it's got ASUS's Extreme Low Motion Blur Sync, or YLMB Sync. This tech works in tandem with your adaptive sync to make motion even smoother and clearer. It's a noticeable difference, especially in games with a lot of fast-moving action. The XG249CM also supports HDR, which in theory should give you better contrast and a wider color gamut. While it's not the most mind-blowing HDR implementation I've ever seen, it does add a bit of pop to the visuals. And speaking of visuals, the monitor covers 105% of the sRGB color space, which is pretty standard for gaming monitors these days. It's not going to blow you away with professional-grade color accuracy, but it's more than enough for gaming and everyday use. Design-wise, it's your typical ROG Strix affair. Sleek, aggressive lines, a bit of RGB lighting on the back. It's definitely got that gamer aesthetic. It's also height-adjustable, which is a huge plus for ergonomics. You can tilt, swivel, and pivot it to find that perfect viewing position. Connectivity is solid too. You've got DisplayPort, HDMI, a USB hub, and even a USB-C port, which is handy for connecting laptops or other devices. They even throw in a color calibration report, which is a nice touch. One thing I really appreciate is the inclusion of a 3-month Adobe Creative Cloud subscription. It's a cool little bonus that adds some extra value. Now, let's talk about some potential downsides. First, the 23.8-inch size might feel a bit small for some people, especially if you're used to a larger display. Second, while the HDR is there, it's not the best implementation. If HDR is a top priority for you, you might want to look at other options. And finally, the price. This monitor isn't exactly budget-friendly. You're paying a premium for that high refresh rate and those gaming-focused features. So, who is this monitor for? It's ideal for competitive gamers who prioritize speed and responsiveness above all else. That 270Hz refresh rate and 1 millisecond response time are no joke. If you're playing fast-paced games where every millisecond counts, this monitor can give you a competitive advantage. It's also a good choice for anyone who wants a smooth, tear-free gaming experience thanks to the FreeSync Premium and GSYNC compatibility. However, if you're on a tight budget or you're looking for the best possible HDR performance, you might want to consider other options. Overall, the ASUS ROG Strix XG249CM is a fantastic gaming monitor with a lot to offer. It's fast, responsive, and packed with features. Just be prepared to pay a premium for that performance.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.